Hi, my name is Rupak Nag, and I'm here today to tell you about my feature courtroom crime drama called Racketeer, which is based on a true story. I was inspired to write it while I was a law intern at the New York State Organized Crime Task Force, where I specialized in Jamaican organized crime and the seminal use of the Racketeer Influence and Corrupt Organizations Act, now commonly known as RICO, to prosecute them. The story unfolds in early 1980s New York. After a drive-by shooting, a U.S. prosecutor decides to use an untested legal theory to go after the leader of an ultra-violent Jamaican drug gang that starts the crack cocaine epidemic in the United States. But in doing so, he risks not only his career, but his relationship with his family and his very life. Think of it as a Time to Kill meets A Few Good Men. There are two main characters in the story. One is Avery Marlowe. He's a U.S. prosecutor who's kind of a workaholic, obsessive type, who's looking for the next big case to take his career to the next level in the DOJ. And he's also a former Marine sniper, which plays an important role in the story. The other character is Kincaid Edwards. He's a 26-year-old Jamaican who's very charismatic, ambitious, and the thing about Kincaid is that he was trained by the CIA in Jamaica to be a campaign enforcer during the 1980 presidential campaign down there. And he had to flee to the United States after that election was over. Avery gets the green light from the Attorney General to use RICO. He then proceeds to create a team and build a case by collecting historical evidence, flipping witnesses, and conducting sting operations with the DAA. He gets involved firsthand in doing so because he's got this warrior spirit in him and risks his life and ignores his family in the process by doing that. They eventually build the case, but at the same time, Kincaid is like building an empire. Like I said, he started the crack cocaine epidemic. He's making money hand over fist, and the uptick in violence has been tremendous in Avery's neighborhood. At some point, Avery gets enough evidence, and they decide to go to trial. During the trial, Avery has to get Kincaid to confess or declare on the stand that he is the leader of the drug gang, because that's a critical element in the RICO case. But he doesn't have this smoking gun yet, so he has this delicate sort of psychological dance, a battle of wits on the stand where he gets Kincaid to admit this, and this is sort of the code red moment from A Few Good Men. And that's the climax of the movie. Avery wins the case. He gives the promotion to his assistant instead, and instead he joins his family. This is a very relevant story today, I think, because of the number of times RICO has been used to prosecute organized crime cases in the United States, and also because of other elements like the drug epidemic and gang violence and things like that. I think it would be appealing to a mass audience today, 40 years later. Thank you for listening to my pitch.